What's going on, guys? We're back out here on Pokemon Showdown to do some underused suspect test laddering. Right now we're suspect testing Victini to potentially come back to the underused tier. And like I said, I haven't really been playing the suspect meta a lot. In fact, I haven't been playing Pokemon at all lately. So I don't really know where I stand regarding Victini, but I was able to conjure up this really cool looking Victini plus workup Mega Pidgeot squad. Basically, Victini's responsible for killing steel types for Life Orb Whimsicott, the Sub-Roost Kyurem, and the Pidgeot, and the rest of the team does the rest. Forretress and Swampert are basically just support mons. Check the metagame, stuff like Mamoswine, Aerodactyl, other Victini fairy types. So without further ado, let's get into it. Mind you, I'm still a little bit low on the ladder. I've only done like 3 or 4 battles on this alt. But it looks like we got a pretty competent team. We got a Mega Absol. That could be kind of scary if it's SD actually, because well, I guess I have Whimsicott for that, because my Whimsicott is actually it's actually faster because I'm offensive with Life Orb. A set I've always been a fan of. So his possible, I guess he could lead with actually, you know what? If he leads with Nidoqueen, that's fine because my Victini is actually mixed. If he leads with Darmanitan, that's also fine. Okay, but he leads with Crobat. He can't really knock me out in one hit. Like, honestly, he doesn't really have anything on his team to take a Psychic. And I doubt he's going to switch in his Absol on me, so... yeah, I just get a free Psychic off. 4 of his team members are actually weak to it. He might be expecting me to V-Create, so I wouldn't be surprised if he went into Darmanitan or Tentacruel. I hope he goes into Tentacruel. I would really like to have that thing gone. And yes, he goes into Tentacruel. I just fire off the Psychic. I'm gonna fire off a Bolt Strike this time, just in case he wants to get kind of cheeky and go into Absol, which again I really doubt he'll do. But if he does that, it'll be taking huge damage, if not just getting O-Code, because Bolt Strike is like 130 base power. It's really crazy. Yeah, like the mix Victini set is really crazy because you don't even have to invest in attack. You just stick a Life Orb and V-Create on it and it becomes a real nuke. Maybe not as much as the Choice Bandit set, but it still does its job against like fairy types and stuff like that. So Tentacruel is gone. So so that probably means that the Crobat doesn't know Defog. Okay, so he goes back into Crobat, probably just going for the Brave Bird. I don't have max defense investment on Fortress, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch into a Swampert and get up some hazard since he just lost. Oh, he went for the wow. Great play on his part. I don't know if it would have mattered if I stayed in and gone for the V-Create instead or Bolt Strike. But now I can just safely get up my hazards. If he wants to go into Nidoqueen, get up his. That's fine. I don't know why you'd switch a Nidoqueen into a Swampert anyway, but I guess he could probably go to Chestnut, actually. But that doesn't matter. I got up my rocks, and he doesn't have much for Pidgeot either. Doesn't have much. 30% with U-turn. Maybe that's like a banded Crobat then. 30% to a Victini. 100 defense. That's a significant amount. Yeah, he's got no switch-ins for this. I almost want to go for workup, but I don't feel like I need to. That's kind of a greedy play to go for. There's really nothing on his team that I need to work up for. So Pidgeot gets a kill here. Especially because I do have my rocks up. If I were him, like, I don't see Absol doing too... Okay, he sacks Chestnut for some reason. I don't think I agree with that, just because Swampert checks so much on his team. It checks the bird, it checks Absol to an extent. Counters Darmanitan. So I think the Crobat is Choice Banded, so I have to be kind of careful about that. Yeah, he does just go back into... I'm kind of debating whether a Brave Bird will kill a full health. No, I don't think it will. Pidgeot's not that frail. So I'm just gonna go for the Hurricane. Yeah, and like he has to be Jolly, so wow, that actually, well, that's good to know. So next time I won't stay in like an idiot. I need Swampert. I need Swampert for Darmanitan. Otherwise, if it's Scarfed, it just kind of cleans up my team. So I'm gonna go into Forretress. He's probably gonna go to Nidoqueen. So I'm just gonna Gyro Ball. I am like a more especially defensive. Wait, I'm not. Let me go back. Yeah, 217. Wow. I guess I overestimated Forretress' special bulk. Even with like almost max investment, that's still not that much. So, okay, Crobat only has 2 more switch-ins to Stealth Rock. I'm just gonna make the safe play and go into Swampert, as he goes for Fire Punch. That's interesting. So now Scald is completely free. When Crobat comes back in, I think I'm just gonna sack Forretress. It's honestly not doing too much, and I don't want Swampert taking any unnecessary damage. Or also, you know what? Like, Kyurem's not doing too much either. I guess it can outspeed Absol before it Mega Evolves, but that's really all I see it doing. But he goes into Nidoqueen. Okay. So, I guess he's planning to go for the, Earth Power probably knocks me out. So, Kyurem, this is the only thing it's going to be good for, taking a hit from Nidoqueen and getting a kill with Ice Beam, so I think that's what I'm going to go for. Jesus, that does a lot. I'm almost tempted to... no, he's just going to keep attacking, so... Ice Beam is by far my best play. I'm kind of afraid it won't kill, though, because I'm Leftovers, I'm not Life Orb, and I'm like the... Okay, no, it does kill. Yeah, Kyurem is pretty strong. I'm kind of tempted to save it and just... I think at this point I can probably sack Swampert, actually. I am just kind of saving Whimsicott for... I was saving it for this, but now it took the liberty to just... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for Substitute, predicting the Sucker Punch. I think he... Oh, no, okay. Thankfully, Showdown, the cancel button didn't work, and he didn't go for Sucker Punch, so I just end up knocking him out with the Ice Beam. And that's gonna be game because... yeah, he probably saw Leftovers and just decided that was the sub-roost set, so... that was a bad play on my part that Showdown luckily ended up correcting. Though, I doubt it would have mattered since I still had Whimsicott in the back, and Crobat can only switch in once more into Stealth Rocks, and it has to take recoil from Brave Bird, so nonetheless, I had the game won. Actually, just on the off chance this wasn't... No, I had to be choiced. What am I talking about? Just completely O-code my Pidgeot, so I end up winning that first match, and I'm gonna go ahead and start looking for another one. Okay, so this is a really, like, a kind of interesting looking team. Like I said, we're still kind of on the lower end of the ladder. Now, what should I lead against? Because he's gonna lead Galvantula, that's kind of... I guess Whimsicott would be okay. I could also lead Kyurem and just set up a substitute. That doesn't seem like a bad idea, actually. He just leads... Wow, no fear. Just leads Cloyster. I can just Earth Power twice and probably kill it. Cloyster's special defense is complete ass, so... that won't be a problem. And even if he somehow gets past my Kyurem, I still have a pretty healthy, physically defensive Swampert in the back. Wait, what? Oh, it's the Zoroark. Okay, that explains things. He's probably just gonna go for Dark Pulse again. Honestly, like, I don't have a switch into this. Wow. I'm gonna be real and just switch straight into Whimsicott, make the aggressive play. If he goes for Flamethrower, you know, good for him. But he unfortunately misses with Focus Blast, and I'm gonna be able to go for the Moonblast and knock him out, since he really doesn't have much to take that on. Goes into Dragalge. Fair play, fair play. I think Forretress is a pretty safe switch in. Not a lot of... Most of these Dragalges are just like the Okay, this is choiced. I could take this opportunity and set up some T-Spikes, but at the same time, I feel like I need to keep up offensive momentum and just go for the Volt Switch. So he chooses to just go back into Zoroark. I can just go back into... How fast is this? 339? Okay. I can just go back into Whimsicott, go for Giga Drain, get some health back. Actually, no. Moonblast is by far the better play, in case he wants to switch back into Dragalge. Which he really can't do at this point. What do I really need this for? Wait, it's Scarfed? Oh my god. Man, I'm so done with these garbage-ass players. You know... Okay, I can take this opportunity to Mega Evolve with Pidgeot. Yeah, Hurricane just kills everything. Scarfed. How was it? I guess he went for Focus Blast twice. I should have... That should have tipped me off, but it didn't. Wait, that was your switch-in? Friend? He really doesn't have anything to OHKO me with. If he switches into Beedrill, I'm just gonna safely switch into Forretress. I think Spikes would be nice at this point, actually. Man, it sucks I lost Whimsicott because that was useful for Stun Spore support. Actually, I'll go into Swampert and get up my Stealth Rocks. That's probably my best play. Because I need to limit the Zoroark switch-ins, need to limit the... He just insists on going into Zoroark. Like, what do you actually have to... He doesn't have anything to OHKO me with, I don't understand. I guess he can flinch me with Dark Pulse? I mean, I guess if you want to... Some players just want to be lucky. Okay. Oh well, it's not like I need this at full health, really. Yeah, because I'm faster than everything at this point. And Beedrill will cost him a turn, basically. Unless he wants to be really ballsy and not protect. Yeah, he goes straight into Beedrill. I'll go into Swampert and... See, like, what does he really have to stop me from setting up rocks? Yeah, goes for Protect. Get the Stealth Rocks. Limit this Beedrill switch-ins and, limit the Dragalge, the Cincino. Like, everything's gonna be worn down. Galvantula Sash will be broken. Speaking of which, I actually don't want to stay in on that because they've started to carry Giga Drain or, like, Energy Ball, one of those two. That'll probably be a decent time to sack Kyurem. But he goes straight into Dragalge, no fear. Yeah, this is probably Specs. Do I want to risk Fortress this early? Yeah, I have to. Like, he can't just go for... He can't go for HP Fire here. He has to go for Draco. He loses nothing by doing so. He doesn't know that I have Spadef investment. So let's see how well I take this. But he goes for Sludge Wave, okay. I'll take that. What do I lose from going for Gyro Ball? Not a lot, really. I don't think the layer of spikes will help me too... Actually, you know what? I'm going for the spike, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, he goes into... Oh, but I go for Gyro Ball instead. This is my spinner, so I'll just go for... I'll go for the spike, and then go for spin on him. This is not gonna help too much, like now that I think about it, like, all of my Pokemon are slower anyway. Okay, so what is he going into? I guess he's going to Dragalge. Because I'm pretty sure at -1, Kyurem and Victini are still faster than a Dragalge. Unless he's running a significant amount of speed. But he Volt Switched. I took it surprisingly well. I guess the Spadef investment really was worth it. Back into Dragalge. What the sack? What the sack? I'll sack Kyurem here. He does it because even if he kills Kyurem with like, if he goes for Draco after all, okay, he went for Dragon Pulse, so he's Life Orb. Okay. See, that wasn't a problem because Victini just gets a kill. Actually, I don't want the Cincino coming in for free, so I'll just go into Pidgeot, get a kill of Hurricane, bop. And I still have Swampert and Forretress basically at full for the Beedrill. And, you know, Spikes and Stealth Rock are really going to stack up. So I'm really not worried about this Beedrill. It's taking a ton of damage every time it comes in. And if it wants to spam U-turn, you know, that's fine. Like, I think the only way I lose in this kind of situation is, like, if it's Swords Dance. And even then, I don't know if it can break through Swampert. I want to say it can't. And I don't even think it can OHKO Victini from full. So I still have that in the back to just get a kill whenever it comes in. So I'll go ahead and pause until he makes a move. Alright, I went into Swampert, goes for Poison Jab, not a problem. And Earthquake is completely free. If he wants to go to Cincino and take damage, you know, that's fine by me. Ah, goes for Knockoff, and now the biggest threat to my team is gone, and Pidgeot just wins. It doesn't matter what he does now. If he goes to Cincino, like, I'll just stay in and go for Earthquake, prevent him from going for, like, a substitute or something weird. Because, yeah, Cincino is definitely not faster than Pidgeot. This is, like, 115. Pretty sure. Alright, goes for Bullet Seed. Connects. And that's a good game. Alright, it took a while to pick his move there, so I just kind of paused it. Go ahead and start looking for the next one. Yeah, I'm still pretty low on the ladder, but this team hasn't really lost yet, and I think the amount of coil you need to vote is like 2650. I don't know if I'll make it, depends how much time I have off screen to ladder, but I really would like to vote. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world. I don't really have a strong opinion on Victini. You know, I played UU when it was here and when it wasn't. Okay, so we got another Sticky Web team. Pretty interesting. I think I'm just pretty safe leading off of Kyurem, since it actually beats a majority of his team. Since I'm sub Roost, I can beat Empoleon, but he just chooses to lead Galvantula. Not a problem. I can just go for Ice Beam and 2-hit KO him pretty easily. We can run into some problems if the Victini has Grass Knot, but other than that, I should be okay. I'm kind of tempted to go for sub, but actually, you know what? What reason do I have not to sub? He goes for Volt Switch, really interesting. I was expecting him to go for Sticky Web. I actually don't know if Bug Buzz will break my sub. Like, Galvantula is really not a strong Pokemon without a Life Orb. It usually carries Focus Sash and UU. I really don't encourage you to use Galvantula at all. It's pretty bad, and it's just kind of a suicide lead that does nothing. But, okay. I guess he's just gonna get us rocks. On hindsight, this could be kind of pointless because most of these Empoleons carry Roar. Actually, wait, if this has Stealth Rock, what the heck is this Claydol doing? What is this doing? Okay, yeah, he does have Stealth Rock. But thankfully I can PowerPoint stall. I can just go for Earth Power, unless he has Roar, which is probably the case. Empoleon's a really annoying Pokemon to this team. Wow, that actually did a decent amount. But he doesn't have Roar. He goes for Scald, doesn't break the sub. So I'm in a really decent position here. So I guess if he doesn't have... That's really weird that he didn't go for Roar if he had it. And if he does not have Roar, that's strange because He has Claydol for Rapid Spin, so I don't see why you need to carry Defog. I'll take that though, since I get a hit on pretty much anything. I think I get a kill, depending on what kind of Victini this is, and if he has to go for V-Crate or not. But he goes into Galvantula, great, get another kill. If he goes for the okay, he goes for Volt Switch. Man, I should have gone for a substitute. I thought he was gonna go for the Sticky Web there, but he doesn't. I don't think he can risk going into Victini in case I went for... Wow, he does. Okay. So he risks me going for Earth Power again, which is probably the better play. I don't think I played this Kyurem very well. Depending on my play there, I could have gotten another kill. So I think Swampert's the safe play that I'm going to go for. Kyurem is really important to this matchup, and I don't want to lose it just yet. Okay, so he's choiced. That's good to know. And now I think he's probably going into Chestnut. I am really tempted to just go for Rock, since these things don't carry a Grass move. They usually just carry like Drain Punch and Leech Seed. So I'm just gonna stay in, get up some... Oh wow, it actually does carry Seed Bomb. And it... crap. That's unfortunate. But you know what? I'm just gonna... But he has this Claydol, that's the problem. I'm gonna go for Spin. If he wants to go into Claydol, that's fine. I need to get my Victini in here to threaten this team. Okay, he goes for Spiky Shield, not a problem. I just need these rocks up out of here. If he wants to lay up... Okay. Actually, if he goes into... Okay, he goes back into Victini, that's fine. He's taking all that Stealth Rock. I'm gonna sack... I'll sack Swampert here, no problem. How much did that U-turn do? Only did 12.5, so... Yeah, that doesn't look like Scarf damage. Wait, he forfeited after going for... Hey, wait, why did you forfeit? Friend? Alright, whatever. I was probably going to take this opportunity to Mega Evolve and crap on his life, since Pidgeot does a lot of work to his team. But I don't see why he forfeited. He still had a legitimate chance to win. But we got our next battle pretty quickly. Oh. This is like Hyper Offense with Empoleon? Okay. Kinda tempted to lead with Whimsicott since it outspeeds. It's the only thing on my team that'll outspeed his Elf turn 1. I could also lead Kyurem. Yeah, Kyurem seems pretty convincing. I think the only thing I really lose to is the Shaman. And like if he wants to go for rocks, greens, whatever, doesn't matter. I can go for Substitute. I doubt he's gonna like use Taunt on me. I really don't see that coming. And this will protect me against Explosion. Okay, I guess for Stealth Rock, that's whatever. I can probably spin on... See, because I have special defense EVs, I can... Oh wow, he has Psychic. I didn't expect that at all. Just gonna go for Ice Beam again. Yeah, because I have special defense EVs, I can spin on Empoleon. And that's basically it. I can probably... I want to say I can spin on Shaman as well, if it doesn't have HP Fire. Excuse me. It's got 2 fire types. That puts a lot of pressure on Swampert, especially if this is like Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, if he brings this in at one point in the game, I don't think I want to switch Swampert directly into it. Okay, it goes Victini. This is probably like... I guess, okay, we're gonna find out what set this is. And see if it has Grass Knot or not. I guess it'd be a pretty decent time to get up my own rocks as well. Because he goes for V-Create. That looks Choice Banded. That did 35%. Or I could be underestimating Victini's power. But nevertheless, good time to get up rocks. That'll limit, Oh wow, he's not... Oh, it's Life Orb. Oh, okay. I didn't see the Life Orb. That seems reasonable. So I'm gonna get up my rocks here. Goes in the Shaman, that's fine. We'll see if it has HP Fire. I can scout for it. This is good because Empoleon can't really defog on a majority of my team. He goes for Seed Flare, gets the drop. He could just be carrying Earth Power. I want to stay in and spin. I think I can, because I have all those Spadef EVs, I think I can live Earth Power at this range. I was wrong. I got bopped. Damn it. Okay, so now we know this Victini's not Scarfed. I can outspeed this. I'm really tempted to go for Workup here instead. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for Workup. I'm gonna go for the hacks. I don't care. He's probably just gonna go for Defog anyway, since that's important to his... Nah, there's no way he's gonna go for Defog. He's going for, like, Scald. But I have both Roost and Refresh, so I might just be able to beat this 1v1 and proceed to... no, he still has... I guess I have Whimsicott with Stun Spore for the... Wow, that does so much. That did a ton of damage. Okay, so what's the best play here? Roost is probably my best play. If he wants to go back into Victini, you know, so be it. Ah, great, perfect. I'm gonna go for... See, this is great because now my Pidgeot gets to... Oh, it's Shuka Berry. Okay, goes... That's pretty... that's not the best thing for me because, Actually, this is okay because I have my Kyurem at full. And I think I get another kill with it, honestly. Goes into Arcanine, it's fine. I'm gonna go for Substitute. Just to see what he wants to go for, if he's like a bulky Will-O-Wisp set. I don't think I've revealed Sub, so now would be a pretty decent time to go for it. Alright, nope, but he goes for Flare Blitz. Can I stall this out? I want to say I can, because I do have pressure, and I can just I'll go for Roost here. Actually, yeah, I'll go for Roost right here. I really don't know how much this does to me. Hopefully it doesn't do too much, like... If it's like Choice Banded, I'm gonna be pretty mad at myself for playing around with it like this. Okay, that doesn't do too much. I can probably pressure stall him. Like, my goal by the end of this is to just get behind us up. Ah, yes, he went for the Will-O-Wisp. Nice, I can get up. Now I can use Earth Power safely, get this thing out of here. So now I get another kill with Kyurem. Fantastic. I'll go ahead and pause and see until he finds out what to sack. Okay, he goes into Shaman. I don't think this is the thing I want to sack. Like, yeah, my Swampert's pretty low, but I would have got him to Sharpedo if anything. Man, Kyurem is putting in all the work. Like, I know Kyurem Black was my thumbnail from the other day, but I was actually going to use Hydreigon at first, but then I realized how weak it made me to Mamoswine. Like, not that Kyurem is the counter to Mamoswine, but at least it's not weak to Ice Shard. At this point, like, Swampert's not going to fend off Sharpedo anyway. Then again, neither is Kyurem. I might as well force him to V-Create and just go for the Earth Power. That sounds like a fair play. Alright, cool. Now... Yeah, I'm not worried about Sharpedo because I have Whimsicott with Stun Spore in the back. So easy Hurricane kill right here. Yeah, Sharpedo could still very well win this game for him. So right now he's going to go into it, and my best play by far is just going for the Roost. If he has Ice Fang, he has Ice Fang. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for Roost. I don't think it makes a difference anyway. Because yeah, he goes for Protect, and I go for Hurricane. And pray that Stun Spores, or actually, you know what? Like, another thing I can do is go for Encore on the Ice Fang, if he goes for it. Okay. I don't think I need to count on the miss. I can go for the excuse me. Damn it. Yeah, my 100% way to win is Encoring the Ice Fang and then going into Victini, clicking Bulk Strike. Clicking Bolt Strike, and that's it. Oh, pff, even better. He went for Protect. Nice. So now I can Encore him into Protect and just kill him off with nice Moonblast. Either way, I had it won. And I actually have to go for a job interview in a couple hours, so I think I might just end it here and get ready for that. So I hope you all enjoyed the live, and I'll probably be back in a couple days as soon as I can to finish up my UU Rex, do some laddering off screen, get higher on the ladder so we can get better battles. I may or may not be using the same team. I might change it a bit, make it better, see what works as I get up higher on the ladder. So I'll see you all next time.